Hi, everyone. I just wanted to deliver a message today about self-love. We have got to address this issue of self-love because it is underneath, it is at the root of so many issues that we face. Self-love is not grandiosity, thinking you're better than someone else. It's not being selfish or anything like that. Self-love is giving yourself the care, the attention, the nurturing, the kindness that you would give to someone else, that you would give to your best friend, is being able to give that to yourself. Self-love is really about receiving, being in a state of receivership, being able to allow, being able to hold space, but for yourself. And receiving is not the same as taking. Sometimes those get confused. We think that if we receive something, if we receive a gift, we're just taking, we're taking from people. But to love yourself is to receive. If you and I were to be in a session and you were to tell me that you struggle with overeating, you struggle to be at a healthy weight, and maybe you have the idea that you need to just eat more salads and count calories and count grams and work out for 3 hours a day, and then you're going to get to your appropriate weight, right? And I would say to you, no, you don't need to do all that. What you need to do is to love yourself. Now, I understand we need a crutch, we need some structure, we need a Band-Aid at times, and that's fine to do that. But ultimately, we need to learn to love ourselves. Because when we love ourselves, we want to take good care of our bodies. We want to feed our bodies nurturing foods. We want to give ourselves the fuel that's going to help our bodies to run optimally, to feel good. If you were to come to me and say, I keep getting into one abusive relationship after another, and I keep dating these people who take advantage of me. I'm sweet and nice and giving, but people just treat me like a doormat. They do this and this to me, and I try to stand up for myself, but it never works. And I work on myself, and then I think I've got it down, but then I get into another bad relationship. And again, I would say it's not that it's about finding the right person or doing this or this. To a point it is, but more than anything, what it is about is your relationship with yourself. Are you honoring yourself? Do you respect yourself? Are you comfortable enough with yourself to walk away when you see those signs in someone that say, it might be someone who is not healthy. This is someone who may not respect me and love me and for who I am and take me as I am. They want to change me. They want to control me. If we have difficulty earning money and we work really hard and we are having trouble manifesting abundance, I would also say to look at where do you feel like maybe you just have to keep working and doing more? Where are you not allowing? Where, when you don't earn that money, are you falling into self-hatred? Are you falling back into that mode of self-hatred that perhaps you learned growing up or from life in general? You learned at some point to default into these old ways so that when you're not making the money, when you don't see evidence of that manifestation, you go right into that self-loathing, beating yourself up, saying you're no good, saying you don't deserve to live, just feeling like you're not necessary in this world. Because the truth is actually you are necessary. You do have gifts. You do have a reason for being here. And sometimes, in any of these examples I mentioned, the way out is to address that core of self-love. Because so many of us, and it's not just what I talk on my channel, what I talk about mostly on my channel is healing from abuse and healing codependency. Even if that's not your background and you're watching this, it's that we learn. So many people, and I talk to a lot of people, so many of us, we learn to hate ourselves. We learn to treat ourselves with such hatred, with such loathing, with such criticism and judgment. We are so hard on ourselves, and we feel like we should be. We feel like we deserve it. Like we have to be hard on ourselves, otherwise we're going to get soft and we're going to get lazy and we're not going to try hard enough. When actually that doesn't work. We've got to learn to be kind to ourselves. If you treated your best friend the way you sometimes treat yourself in your head, your friend wouldn't stick around. But for some reason we think it's okay for us to totally chew ourselves out, to be exceedingly harsh, to pick ourselves apart with the parts of our body we don't like, or the parts of our personality that we think are flawed, or the parts of maybe our lifestyle, or just the way things are going in life, and just say this is wrong and you're bad and you're worthless and you're no good. Do you see how this is not true? This is not the case. This is not how we are going to motivate ourselves for change, positive change. A lot of this is old programming. These are our defaults. So when we don't see those results, we go right back into that. And then maybe we climb out and we're getting out of that and we're starting to feel a little bit better. And then we slide back down again, back into the old ways. So catch yourself when you do that. And remember, it's about loving yourself, receiving kindness from you, receiving that gentleness from yourself. And sometimes that self-love or that kindness is going to come through other people. The universe is going to send it through other people. But when it comes in, let yourself receive it. And don't think right away, oh, no, I got to give it back, or I have to do something back and for them automatically. Otherwise, I'm just being selfish or I'm taking too much. Let yourself receive those gifts when they arrive. And absolutely give that to yourself. Thank you so much for listening and doing this work on yourself. Take good care, and I will see you in the next video.